NBC5 News at 6 starts now.
A Medford transient wanted on multiple warrants in jail tonight after a violent confrontation with police. Good evening and thank you for choosing NBC5 News at 6. I'm Craig Smullen.
And I'm Christine Pitawanich, an NBC5 News exclusive. Cell phone video showing Medford police officers using force to get control of a suspect they say was resisting arrest.
But witnesses we spoke with who acknowledged they didn't see the entire confrontation say they're concerned about the amount of force that was used.
We want to warn you that the footage may be disturbing to some viewers. This cell phone video shows 31-year-old Michael Dean McCarty struggling with officers on the ground.
They were punching him and kicking him and kneeing him in the head, and then they tased him. So that's when I ran and grabbed my cell phone and started filming the video.
Medford Police say McCarty, who is wanted on multiple warrants, is accused of fraud at the Bank of America on Stevens Street, running from police through the Medford Center Safeway and out the back around 4:45 Tuesday afternoon. That's where MPD says the 6-foot, 180-pound McCarty got into a confrontation with one officer. As two more joined to help arrest McCarty, they say he continued to resist, kicking wildly.
I was just leaning right here with my phone like this, filming.
Robert Barthol shot video on his cell phone showing one officer kneeing McCarty 5 times.
I think there were excessive force with it, but I don't know what led up to it.
His neighbor, who did not want her name publicized, also saw what happened and took these pictures.
They threw him on the ground and started trying to get his arms behind his back, but he, as I was saying, this guy was resisting.
Both Barthol and his neighbors say they believe the use of force was unnecessary.
Well, he had blood all over his head.
But Medford Police say they had to use force, a taser, and pepper spray as McCarty was fighting and kicking at officers, even grabbing an officer's taser at one point.
And there was a struggle over that taser, but the officer was able to get that back in his possession.
Lieutenant Mike Boudreau says dash cam video shows 2 different angles of McCarty resisting arrest, but they can't release it because McCarty's case is still an active investigation.
We could certainly understand from a person just catching a portion of this incident could seem that it would be excessive, but they can't see what's going on right down in there.
McCarty was treated for his injuries at Providence Hospital. He's charged with resisting arrest and has warrants for possession of meth, escape, and resisting arrest, among others. Medford Police Lieutenant Mike Boudreau says all use of force cases are closely scrutinized, and this one will be no different. Investigators will take a look at the dash cam video to make sure the use of force was appropriate.